That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
You guys ready?
I'm on you. Yeah.
Everyone?
I am ready.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, ready? 10,
Mhm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys. I'm gonna go with your commentators now.
Okay.
And you
they're
get to see
off.
like, oh no, he messed up there. Oh no, he messed up there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Are they going?
They're going soon.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, are we
Lemon's
starting?
off. Here we go.
they're starting.
This is it.
Pipe.
Are we live? Are we on the stream?
Yo,
We are live
welcome
now.
to this Pac-Man
What's
race.
up, gamers? Welcome
you
to
doing?
the epic Pac-Man race of 2017.
Yo, Rallis revving from the top of the thing.
That's a very interesting strat. I hear
Swear.
that
That was a
actually
very
takes
unique, creative
3,000
movement.
frames if you get it frame perfect.
He had such a low score, he had to not mash A, but just use the control stick.
So the first level is the hardest level in the game, so this one is confirmed to be good.
Exactly.
Shout out to Strats doing sign bounce there. What a legendary,
Side
amazing
bounce
gamer.
saves a few frames, but it's probably worth going for.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Oh yeah, I'm Beef. Make sure to subscribe to Beef.
I'm Average Trey.
I'm Joester98.
Tonga, Tonga. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, so in these first few levels, since they're pretty simple, all four guys will be pretty close for the most part.
Canyon Chaos is the #1.
We could see our first potential
GameSpot's
death here.
rated most
Yeah.
epic level.
It's fairly easy to die here if you're not. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they're doing the safe box strat. That makes sense.
Oh,
Ooh, but
Rallis,
Nacho
and
did the
this is
risky one.
the ramp, and then he gets stuck. Rallis getting owned right now.
Playing it safe.
Thoroughly owned. Gets owned by the RGB or
Ooh,
whatever.
we see
it's
Lemon
called,
with
too.
the new strat there. That's
Yeah,
really good.
rev from the switch.
Same with Nacho.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't even know who I'm watching anymore. My eyes.
Kind of confusing.
There's just too much Pac-Man on my screen.
We got
Alright,
4
hopefully
games.
they all make the first cycle. The beginning here is cycle based to pack that pond.
Yeah, it's really easy to make the
Literally
cycle,
the
so you should
make
never
it
miss
in a
it.
Video game ever.
Fun fact, in the Japanese version, all of these holes don't exist, so it's basically impossible to die.
JP is like the easy mode of this game, so it's considered a new
Everyone
category.
got the first
Yeah,
cycle, so that's
super
good.
easy mode. There's Lemon misses waterless.
They're gonna be attempting
Frenchie
waterless.
gets it.
Nacho gets it.
Ooh, Rallis misses it.
Went for a
Swims
swim
all
down
the way to
there.
the end.
Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim.
Frenchie is taking the lead right now. He's got a strong lead against the other boys.
Now the
I
Winky
need to
boss
pause and
fight
play,
is
you
going
guys
to be
are in-
attempting a
ahead
one
of me.
cycle here.
Let's see who can get the one cycle and who will not.
Yeah, so if you pause after you hit the bosses and instability frames still run out, and so when you unpause, you can just hit him again.
You got to sandwich yourself between the invisible wall and the boss fight, or the boss itself.
It's gonna be close for Frenchie.
You got it.
Nice. Alright, so Frenchie gets the one cycle.
Nice.
Looks like
Very
Lemon has got a
smooth.
good setup.
Lemon's got it. Nacho's
Lemon got it
on the
too.
2 cycle.
2 cycle, not that much slower than 1 cycle.
Rallis doesn't look like he's gonna make it, but he still might. Nope.
Yeah, he
Didn't
got
rev
5,
long enough.
so he'll get a fairly quick 2 cycle.
Close though. Onto Bedoing Woods, one of my favorite levels in the game.
I think it's the shortest level. Like, that isn't the first level, it's really quick, because this rev off
Yeah.
the box just skips like half the level.
It's P short.
Also, guys, to the audience, I'd like to mention we have a prize pot at the top of the screen. For all donations received during this run will go to the winner of this race. I put 5 in there myself,
Oh
so
boy.
I didn't know this was actually for
Yo.
money.
Good
yeah, that's how
idea.
we did it
Finally
with the
gonna
old
be able to
SpongeBob
donate.
races. So I
Thank you.
figured we'd give it a try again, see how it goes.
Yeah, this looks like Frenchie's still maintaining like a 5 or 6 second lead here.
Yo, can we get Nacho to win this race? I think he really needs the money. He really needs to stream big. Can we please get some donations in for Nacho?
Nacho
guys?
is trying to grow his Discord community. He could use it.
He really needs the money.
This is
This is a pretty close race so far.
this is
is.
Treywood Forest. As
Treywood Forest,
as we
named
like to refer to
after.
it.
Treywood Forest,
Idiot.
because Trey is a very vain boy.
Indeed.
everything about himself. Well, I don't blame him. Not gonna lie. Trey's pretty epic.
This is actually a surprisingly hard level to play optimally. There's so many cycles and stuff, and you can.
It's really easy to get hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
you gotta
There's-
watch your damage here.
That goes in that area where Nacho is coming up on right now. Where you rev across
Shift
and
HD
sometimes
mod
it
trim
gets
in.
in the way.
Hype.
Sometimes he doesn't.
Looks
Ooh,
like
okay,
Frenchie
we
got
got,
the strat, but he
Lemon with the
recoiled off
scary
it.
jump there. Nice.
Oh, Rallis dies. It's over.
Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me, Marsh. Beef is better than everyone.
we're gonna see in World 3 though, like a particular level could cause many deaths. So you
Yeah.
never know. Missing the pacifist strat on Nacho's screen. You can actually like stun that bear from a distance and avoid having to kill him.
It's kind of precise though. If you don't get a rev across the ramp fast enough, then he'll attack you, and then you get owned. It's over.
Yeah, because he changes the direction that you're revving in, and then you're just dead.
That happens at any point. If you get hit while charging a rev, the direction you're facing immediately goes to wherever you got hit from, which can be especially annoying in Ice River Run where you're going uphill. If you get a ghost throw a snowball at you while you're charging a rev, then you just veer off in the wrong direction. I've had that happen multiple times.
And so that area that Lemon and Frenchie just went to is you're supposed to get to that like halfway through the level, but I think there's like a depth plane in the way that you can go around it and just get it and skip like most of the level and kind of do this part. I think this is backwards actually.
Oh,
think
are you
it's
talking about the
going
first
to
rev?
The
No,
damage
in this
boost
level?
here.
Yeah.
You can get through that section without turning all that fire off. Saves like 20 seconds.
Pac-Man is a cool guy. Ooh.
Ooh, got a
Lemon
death.
slid off the side
Very
there.
unfortunate death.
Lemon.
That's not a good death.
Oh, and another unfortunate death for Nacho. Gets slid by the saw.
Butane pain proving to be quite a pain.
Yeah.
It is quite a painful level to
Oh,
play.
we got Frenchie with low health, but he survives.
Yeah. Frenchie's in there. Frenchie's on what
That
looks like
Blake
a
can
pretty
blind
solid
side.
one
Nacho
right
takes
now.
the death intentionally to refill his health. Pretty smart choice. Because getting the 2-hit there is very difficult. You gotta
Smart.
be really, really good.
So there's Inky, probably the easiest boss. I think everyone would agree.
He's getting double hits on each of these phases. But it's not really that precise.
Getting a double hit on the second phase can be a little tricky, but if you get it right, then the double hit on the third phase becomes free.
The control stick direction on the second phase is a little bit different than 1 and 3. Alright, so we got Frenchie at World 3. It's a pretty sizable lead.
Yeah, he's ahead by like a good
An entire boss fight
almost a
ahead.
minute. Alright, Lemon's out of there.
So, looks like Rallis and Nacho are pretty close, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think they're like a few seconds apart. So this is the end of the level. So
It's hard to tell because the end of the last 2 levels in this world are the exact same.
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
So I don't know if Rallis is still on Treewood.
Yeah, Lemon got a clean Inky there, it looks like.
So with ice mechanics, you can maintain your momentum on the ice and jump off and like keep your speed. It's pretty sweet, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but if you have no speed and you touch the ice, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's very punishing if you mess up.
There's a pretty interesting glitch where if you start charging a rev, the frame that you land on ice, you preserve the ice momentum with a rev, and it makes it go really fast. But it's not useful on this level because you're going uphill.
So we had
The
perfect
taxis
inkies
at
all
different
around.
places.
That's good. Perfect Inky's pretty good.
Looks like Frenchie got sniped by a snowball at the end there, but he's okay.
You had to.
Oh, he had low health. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Nacho sliding into the
Not a
water
good
there.
death.
This is a really bad level to die in.
That'll put.
You
Yeah,
skip a
that
bunch
puts
of
Rallis
checkpoints.
ahead of Nacho.
Yeah, there's very few checkpoints for how long this level is.
Yeah, you skip most of them as well. You just go right
Yeah, there
around.
are more, but like you go past a lot of them. That's true.
Alright, so Frenchie's in the level now that
Yo, what's up, my boy Handrew?
will separate some
This is
stuff.
Pac-Man World 2, the most epic game in existence.
Go that Reverend.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Lemon is struggling a bit here. Okay.
Close save from Lemon.
Recovered it. Landing on that small rock at the end can be kind of hard, but he gets it. No problem.
What's up, Mighty?
So Frenchie had a clean first section there.
Yeah, towards the end of
Rallis
Avalanche Alley
almost
can be
got
very
owned
dangerous.
by that ghost.
So now the camera will after he gets past a
Ooh.
few holes here, the camera
Very
will
nice
flip around.
ledge grabless section by Nacho on the cliff section. That's kind of hard to do.
Now we're moving on to Avalanche for every runner here. Arguably the hardest level in the game.
Especially the end.
Well, it's
Not
like
a
the
fun
easiest
level.
to die in.
No, absolutely.
Not a fun level. I'll say it's.
if you do all the YOLO strats, you can die very easily. So you get a big boost off this wind right here.
Yeah, this skips a packed out chain. And if he gets a good one, he can trigger
Oh,
and there's
both
a-
rams, and he
There's a
did.
new method for it, so you get more speed.
Yeah. So you trigger both of the rev ramps, so you can do a little skip here.
Frenchie has been
Nice
on
camera.
quite a pretty good run so far. Not really any major mistakes. While everyone else has had at least one death. Did Frenchie die at all?
Not yet.
Nope.
Yeah, so the reason this level is hard, because this end section you have to use these blowers to basically propel you through the cave, and it's really easy to hit the wrong parts of the cave or just fall into holes.
The very last blower, there's really no consistent setup. You just gotta pray.
This is basically like those boulder levels from Crash, but really fucking hard.
And you can't zigzag.
And you have to go fast.
Yeah. So you
Ooh,
took a little short boost on that one, so you can use this one.
Nacho hits the box there. That's not good. He has to go down these slopes.
Unfortunately, you
pretty
can't
slowly.
rev roll directly off of ice.
Yeah. Let's see how Frenchie does on this last boost.
Well, you can, but only if you get that.
But yeah, the frame perfect thing.
Very nice.
Oh,
Alright,
Nacho
so,
takes a death there on the icicles.
Right, so Frenchie's
Luckily,
out of AA.
right past the checkpoint low.
Frenchie's out of AA. He had looked like a pretty decent
Oh.
AA, so.
Frenchie with a very good lead right now.
It's a massive ball for Frenchie. That's, you know.
Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna see at least one death here, like in the later section.
Yeah, Lemon looks like the Lemon's about halfway through the cave now.
He's got the checkpoint.
I don't want to commentator curse anyone right now, but
Yeah.
I think Frenchie's gonna get world record.
Rallis gets,
There we go. I gave him the curse. Now we won't get world record.
Rallis got rammed off the cliff, so
Mr. Rallis and Nacho are really close.
they're actually like in
Like
sync
a
right now.
35-second lead or something. He's pretty far ahead.
Blade Mountain there's not much to say except just try to go as straight as possible to get more speed.
Nacho and Rallis are pretty much tied right now.
Yeah.
They're both just entering the cave, it looks like. Alright, Lemon's out of AA.
Voice,
Interesting
As long
thing,
as he doesn't hold up, he's out.
yeah, at the end of this chain here, if you accidentally ledge grab, you soft lock because you just keep grabbing the ledge over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
if
and
you're
nothing you
holding
can do.
up, it puts you in a position where you grab a ledge that you can't get up from.
It's a very well made game.
Yeah, it's
Very,
a
very
really
well-made
epic game. Blade Mountain, also a really bad level. Pretty much every level in World 3 is just not good.
World
But one of the best songs in the game, though.
That's true. Good
Every
song.
song in this game is good.
Yeah, this game is a really good OST. There's like a lot of the levels per world, like it's the same basic song, but it's changed a little bit.
It gets like more and more detailed.
Yeah.
The farther you get in the world.
Oh, he goes for ramp skip and he gets it.
Alright, so Nacho's out of AA now.
Yeah, luckily Ross got the checkpoint, but that was an unfortunate death.
Yeah, because if he had missed the checkpoint, he would have been like
Yeah.
way back at the start.
In a race, you
Nice
never want to skip that
rev.
checkpoint.
Yeah,
Honestly,
absolutely not.
Couldn't be the worst. It could be a lot worse for them right now as far as Avalanche Alley.
Yep. You can easily die multiple times just from getting tilted and stuff.
Avalanche can always just completely destroy you at any time if it pleases.
This looks like Rallis is just going to play this pretty safe here.
Okay, he made it past that.
Yeah, so he's right at the end.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's just taking a walk.
Sometimes you just gotta play it safe and ensure
Yeah.
you get past it.
Just kind of, sometimes if you just keep dying in that level, you just need to get out of it and then move
Yeah.
on.
Only got everyone past.
Because there's plenty of chances to catch
part
up.
of the game.
Lemon went for the ramp skip there. You can jump around one of these ramps and still clear the water and save a little bit of time.
Lemon got it too. Good. Alright, Frenchie is
Frenchie's
out of
good.
Blade Mountain. That's good. Blade Mountain's one of those levels where it's pretty easy, but you make one small mistake and you can Find yourself losing
If you
30 seconds to a minute, depending
Yeah.
on skip
You-
checkpoints or.
Yeah, you can time your like kick and get bonk off a box or something.
So Frenchie missed the first hit on Pinky here.
So Pinky looks similar to Inky, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah, you have to hit Pinky way more times.
Because there's 4 phases, and you gotta do like 3 hits on the second 2 phases.
And you can't hit her with 3 hits in one rev, so the strategy is to hit one, go back to land, and then hit her
And
twice.
the camera is a little inconsistent, so you gotta like deal with that also.
The camera in this game in general is not good.
The positioning for that rev roll for the first, third, and fourth phases is a little tricky and can sometimes own you if you're
Alright,
not.
Frenchie on to World 4.
Best world in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Into the Volcano is one of my favorite levels. Just every level in World 4 is great.
So,
Frenchie going for that really hard strat, bouncing
Yeah,
off the side of that.
Just get right through the.
Frenchie does
the-
not care. He's good.
What a legend.
Going all out, dude.
Yeah, the only mistake
He wants
really
that
in this
world
run is
record.
the
Dude.
first.
He wants that
Skip it.
that stream big money.
You're just skipping that checkpoint there.
Luckily, this level has plenty of checkpoints.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not particularly challenging. There's some tricky
Yeah.
spots, but it's not
This is one of the easier levels. A death in this level isn't really as costly.
or as common.
Laser out of world, out of Pinky.
Yeah, his Pinky looked like it was decent.
That's quality craftsmanship. That is.
Alice just has to get to the final
Come again.
cave.
Lemon's kind of creeping up on Frenchie here.
Ooh, almost died on that last section.
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Conquest, thank you for the donation. Goes toward the
Your
prize
reaction
pot
time.
with 10 now.
Prize pot. Get those donations.
Oh
in.
baby.
This
Yeah,
last
I'm gonna-
section doesn't even exist in the Japanese version.
Yeah, this last room is just that where that checkpoint was that Frenchie just grabbed. The level just ends.
Does it really not? That's
Yeah,
insane.
this room just
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
Japanese version is so
Yep,
much
flat out
easier.
cut
Yeah,
out.
I knew
The
that much.
bosses all have like nets.
Yeah,
where
they have like half
that
health
version
too,
is.
right?
Yeah,
bottomless pits.
I'm also gonna word what Jamal said in chat. Everyone go watch the task. There is a task of this game that the Ruse Man, who's the current record holder, made. I
In
don't know.
38 minutes and 57
Yeah.
seconds.
It's almost over 3 minutes faster than the current.
It doesn't even
hardcore
have any
record.
trick and ghost bio, and it's still like sub 39, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's very, very good and very cool. So Frenchie is in the level which has the biggest skip. This is Volcanic Manic, and how the level is supposed to work is you're supposed to hit a bunch of switches to lower the level of lava in this volcano like 3 or 4 times, but you can just clip out of bounds and
Oh, that was a pretty sketchy butt bounce, but Frenchie
Worked
still
out.
made it work, fortunately.
So right now he's like out of bounds, basically under the level, and he's just gonna hop out of this lava and then trigger the level complete. and then-
fall right on the end of the level. You have to be
You gotta be
careful,
careful
at
to
the
not
end.
trigger the invisible lava at the end, though.
Yeah, because if it's going down, it'll just kill you. And
For whatever
you don't know
reason,
what's going on.
tiptoeing there makes it not kill you.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you just
Yeah, everyone's at World 4 now.
imagine going slow in a speed run.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Lemon is kind of catching up to Frenchie, that's right. Just one VP skip behind.
One entire VP skip.
It's like
Yeah.
a unit of measurement.
That is a good unit of measurement.
Roughly
VP
like
skips.
50 or so seconds. I don't know.
So this is Magma
This is Magma
Opus.
Opus. This is my favorite level in the game, and
Yeah.
it's really fun. There's
That
a
new,
lot of
that
really
new
cool
method for the
skips.
skip right there is a lot better than the old one.
Yeah, the old one required a pretty tricky.
The old
left
one
turn.
is so easy. I don't know what you guys are on
It's
about.
very chokeable. It's easy, but
You
it's
guys are
chokeable.
just babies.
It's
the other,
chokeable.
well, the new method is faster and arguably easier.
Better,
So
Yeah,
might
so-
as well just use the
Chokeable,
new
but you
method.
don't see me over there at your
I'm
house.
chokeable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The disrespect. Alright, so we got Nacho hit the VP skip really soon.
Your movement in the first section has to be pretty good because the chrome ball lasts for 30 seconds, and if you runs out before you get to the point where you butt bounce, you just die and you have to try this again.
That's
Yeah,
another
this-
thing about JP is that the chrome ball lasts for like twice as long.
The
Oh,
skip right
Frenchie
here
did
that
not go
Frenchie's
for a
doing
butt
is really
bounce
cool.
there, which can.
Ooh,
but
nice
you can't
camera.
spaz
he gets
out.
it anyway.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright,
The
you
second,
got it.
the second part's the easy one.
So
The camera can
intended-
spaz out there sometimes.
The intended way of doing that, there's just a ton of ramps that you have to like inch down, but you can just.
It's very slow.
Yeah, the whole thing
The
is loaded in
entire
at
area is
once.
loaded at once, so if you get a good butt bounce, you can just go straight to the end.
Right now for the best boss.
Oh, everyone's favorite. How long is this boss? Like 2.5 minutes?
In the task, it's like a minute.
It's like 2:10-ish, I think.
Yeah.
The
It's
task,
very
the
slow.
task.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah, so you have to
It's
wait
just not fun.
for him to lower down, and then you bounce on his head. And his hitbox becomes smaller and smaller with every phase, and the camera.
By the
can throw you
5th
off.
phase, you're just like hitting just a microscopic little thing on his head.
You're just praying, basically.
Laser Lemon with a really good slide skip as well.
But at least
I mean,
5th phase is kind of a setup. 4th phase is arguably the hardest because
Yeah.
there's like you just gotta like wing it kind of.
Yeah.
Rallis is just about to do
Oh, that was
VP
close.
skip. Let's see if he gets this first try.
Frenchie taking it safe and taking one hit at a time, so he just
Yeah,
doesn't die.
that's
Makes
that's
sense.
less of a deal in the early phases because he just stays lower. But on the later phases, like each one, you don't get a double hit. You lose like 30 seconds or something. It's a lot of time.
Very brutal.
Rallis's VP skip is looking pretty good so
We could
far.
potentially see first try VP skips all around.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I don't
As long
wanna-
as he
I don't
doesn't
wanna
get
curse
rolled
it,
by the
but-
invisible lava at the end. Nice kick flip in the middle of the lava too. Gotta
Good
shout out
swag.
Rallis for that.
he almost
Careful.
All right, he got it.
Okay,
Sweet.
yeah,
We in there.
we're in there. Frenchie with a pretty solid Clyde so far. I don't know if he missed any double hits.
Yeah, that was phase 4, and he didn't die. So,
That's good.
and then once he gets to the next world, we can just watch everyone else's streams for a
Yeah,
little
Clyde
bit,
is such a
'cause
long
it's-
boss fight. It looks like it's even now.
Yeah, so in the task, one of Clyde's eyes has a hitbox, and you can jump on it and just jump right on top of his head immediately. But it's extremely difficult to do.
I couldn't even do
No
it
one-
for like 30 minutes of trying.
No one attempts it RTA.
It's actually slower for one or two of the phases, I believe, in tasks.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know which
I think-
phases, but
Like I think like every other phase it's faster, and then like 2 and 4 it's slower. Or
So
something.
it's definitely faster on the last
oh,
one.
that was a really good rev.
Oh, nice camera on Lemon. Trying to get this hit.
Oh my god, no!
He's in here.
Oh, he didn't die
That's-
at least.
Clyde in a nutshell, folks.
Yeah, he didn't die, so.
It's still gonna cost a sizable amount of time though, like 20
Speaking of
seconds.
fun, we got Frenchie on
The best level,
Best
Fun.
world.
Mash B, a lot.
Now World 5 has some nice music, but you're not gonna hear it till who has the audio right now?
Nacho.
So Nacho gets there.
Well, he's on Nacho's on phase 4, Clyde. So
Okay.
Nacho's
he's getting there, he's
not
getting
just
there.
taking his time.
he's catching up to Lemon quite a bit.
He just wants to show the game off a little more. He's taking his time.
Oh, we see Rallis doing this section without the metal suit.
I didn't know
I think
actually know that you could rev there without the metal ball. That looks pretty sketchy.
You gotta
This-
wait on these last platforms.
This
man.
jump off this last platform is deceptively difficult to actually make it. It's really easy to
Yeah,
miss.
the bounce
If you don't go
definitely
for
helps.
a butt bounce there to conserve your momentum, it can be pretty precise a little
Oh, gets trolled by slide skip. That's unfortunate.
bit. Oh.
We recover it.
Yeah.
He hit the side
Didn't
of
even
the
get
slide
the,
and slid
the
off.
checkpoint either. That's unfortunate.
Did he not get it?
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
he got it. He got it.
Wait, he did?
He
Yeah.
got the checkpoint right before the slide.
Right before the slide.
No, I meant the one in the middle.
No, he missed it. You got it that time.
Oh, that's like a minor.
And now that he doesn't need it.
All right, Nacho with the perfect face.
I forgot that checkpoint was even there, to be honest.
I always get it just out of habit. Like, I don't ever need it, but I always get it.
Yeah,
'cause
so
it's there.
3 people are in World 5 now, and World
Just a
5 is
Clyde
basically
behind.
press B to
One
spin and
entire
go fast.
Clyde.
One Clyde is quite the amount of time, though.
I'll be there
Unfortunately.
before Clyde, dude.
That's not as good of a unit of measurement as one VP. Like, how many
Indeed.
VPs is that? Like,
Yo,
Two
a
and a half.
Clyde, a
Probably
Clyde
two
is
and a
like
half
2.5
even.
VPs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
I'll be over in like 2.5 VPs, dude.
We convert VPs to Clydes all day, every day.
Yeah.
And then like the longest unit of time is
A sub.
yeah, pack one sub.
Yeah.
This whole game is like 3.5 subs.
It is. The sub is like almost 20% of the whole room.
It's like 3.5.
Pretty amazing, really.
Yeah, it's very, very sad. But it's the way it
Well,
is.
what would you
It's like
rather do? The entire game or sub 3.5 times?
They pretty much took the SMS intro and put it like halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Shots fired at my own game. Alright.
Make sure to subscribe to Average Tray for epic Super Mario Sunshine memes.
Make sure to subscribe
Epic.
to Hobbies, by the way.
Thank you. Wording that one.
So, okay, we gotta mention in World 5, you can go for these technical things known as Mind Boost at the cost of health, but they're pretty precise.
What you do is you damage yourself on a mine. Typically, you can take damage from anything, but it's typically a mine. And then you boost by pressing B into the very side of a mine. And if you do it correctly, it will give you this crazy boost forward.
You can actually chain them together too. Like,
Yeah.
while you're getting pushed forward by another mine, if you hit another mine, that one will also push
I mean,
you
it's basically just cheating.
Yeah, basically.
You will be. You will be,
Fifth phase, come on, Rallis!
He was standing on Clyde's side for a second.
Oh,
Oh, how do you not ledge grab?
oh, and the death
That's a
too.
World 1 let's grab.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh.
that is rough.
That was a World 1.
Dude, I was so vouching for him, but damn, that sucks.
So Clyde is.
It looks like
Hate to see
Rallis
that.
isn't gonna be winning that stream big money. Unfortunately, sad
Unless
to say.
everyone dies on sub.
Reminder: people have died on sub before.
I died on sub in my last run I did at
Shoutouts
HQ.
to when Ruse fell asleep during a run on sub.
It can happen to anyone.
Real run killer, falling asleep during sub.
Yeah.
And we officially all in the water world now.
Yay. So
Such
exciting.
excitement. Let's see, is Frenchie almost done with
Shark attack.
Oh, he's in Shark Attack, okay.
Yeah, he's in Shark attack. I think everyone else.
Yeah,
is
that's
gonna
right.
do
I
it.
recognize
Alright,
this
Shark
mind
Attack.
formation.
Yeah, so he gets the boost. So there's a mine boost
Oh,
right
nice.
That was a double
That
mind
was
boost.
good.
Yeah.
Solid mind boost.
Yeah.
There are a few
That's-
consistent setups for mind boosts, but
one-
if
that
you're
one is-
good like I am, you could just go for them all willy-nilly and it always works.
Yeah, Beef is like
Beef
somehow
is
crazy good at
amazing at
mind
mind
boost. I don't know how
boosts.
he does it.
I just eyeball it and it works every time because I'm
He sets
really
them up.
epic.
Alright, so Frenchie is entering the best level in the game.
No, I'm actually just... I'm hiding strats, that's what it is. I've got consistent setups for all of them, but I'm just hiding them from you.
Damn, how will I ever figure him out?
That's the thing, you won't. That's how I'm gonna get world record, with my mind boosts.
I'm never gonna watch your runs. I'm never gonna figure him out.
Sub-hype dab. I agree.
Agreeal.
Come back though.
Yo, mind boost from Rallos. Another one. What?
Oh,
Nice
the
mind
strats.
boost from
The
Lemon
double
there.
mind boost. Yo, this guy's nuts.
He's going in.
He probably saved a good second and a half just there.
Yeah, he's learning from me.
Which is a lot.
I taught him
of
my
that's
secrets.
Essentially an auto scroller.
I was like super crisp.
Yeah, also the sharks are one-hit kills, but it's like impossible to get hit by them unless you're really bad at the game.
You would have to just like purposely not boost at all and just like run into them.
That was a
Yeah.
good boost as well. Nice job. Oh, Nacho gets a really big boost off the 2.
Alright, Lemon just typed in chat because he's in sub, and apparently he's on PB pace. So,
Oh damn, let's go Lemon.
go
Shout
Lemon.
outs to my boy LazerLemonGaming on PB pace on sub.
Yeah, Lemon's PB
The
is 44.54. I want to say he has a very high 54. So the fact that he's on PB pace is pretty cool because it's a pretty respectable time.
What's the timer at right now?
Was pretty good. I agree.
His time is at like 28:10.
Oh,
Looks
okay.
like on stream,
Got a-
so
got a
28:25.
57, by the way.
44:57. Right, thank you. Yeah, so anyone doesn't know, out of these 4 people, Nacho has the best time at 43:12, but he took a pretty big break from the game. Frenchie is the most active and has a 43:26, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Rallis hasn't done runs, I think, in a little while. He's like a 45:55.
Yeah, what's up, Joe, in the chat?
Shout out to our boy Cup of Joe, who also
Shout outs
runs
to my
this
boy
game.
Shift HD with the high in chat.
We got 3 people in
So
Oh, shout outs to Average Trey.
sub
with
is
the
a
hay.
good level.
4325. Thank you for the correction, Frenchie. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, he
Frenchie
PB'd by 1
SMS64
second the other
very
day.
much. Guys, can we just go give Frenchie SMS64 some love? He really needs more subs on his Discord.
He's got like a 5,000 sub goal. He's
really trying to stream big, guys.
He's
Can we
trying to stream as
give
big as
Frenchie-
possible.
Thank you.
So has Frenchie gotten the machine gun yet?
No.
No.
So he's not even halfway there.
Yes, there's a gun.
Nope.
So we call the.
I mean, at least
the
we
machine
can
gun
still
or the
watch
pew-pew gun.
Rallis Mind Boost like a legend over here.
Are we gonna see another mind
He's
boost?
going for him. He's just going for all of them.
I will pop off so hard if you mind boost again. Come on.
Let's go. Come on,
Let's
Rallis.
get those.
Counting on you,
Go
Rallis.
for
He's
it.
got full health.
Come on,
Let's do it.
Rallis.
How you doing?
Look at these mines.
Oh, that's not a mind boost. That's just a missile. Come on, man. You got this. You got this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see a mind boost.
Oh.
Is he gonna go for one here? This one's pretty free. Nope.
Tisk tisk.
Feels bad, man.
Pretty disappointed.
Gotta see some swag.
He's gonna go for one here. You can get a good damage off the missile and then boost off one of the mines. If you're really good, like me.
Yeah, I guess the torpedoes are consistent, so you could do that.
Let's see if he goes for this one. He just went through
This
the
one's
mine.
pretty free.
Oh,
he
damn.
did.
There we go.
That was good. That
Oh!
was
There we go.
Oh,
very
that
well
was good.
done.
He's going for another one.
Another one.
Oh boy.
Another
Oh,
one.
my
Going
boy!
Our boy
With
Rallis.
the epic fucking
Let's go.
mind boost there. Shoutouts to my boy
He's a
Prince
true mind
Rallis.
booster.
Rallis with
Shout out to all the mind boosters of the world.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
All
so
two
now
of
everyone
them.
is in sub.
They're kind of
Yeah.
like cruise boosters, except they're mind boosters. So. Shout out to SpongeBob.
Shoutouts to SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Not a fun game. Don't.
Reminder to get
Don't
your
play.
money in for the prize pool for this race. Let's get some hype going.
Get
Yeah,
some going while
I
they're
really want to see
going
Nacho
on.
get that stream big money. He really needs it.
He's living out in the streets.
Frenchie is known to have bad late game, so.
We
by that,
could
I mean he
see
chokes all the
a
time,
change
so.
of pace here.
Frenchie is known to be bad in general.
Wait,
So
did
let's
Lemon
see.
just die
Oh,
on
it looks like
sub?
Frenchie's going for some mind boosts. And
Alright, Lemon just died on sub, so.
Ooh, I told you it could happen.
do you think we should tell Frenchie that you can't mind boost and sub? Because it looks like he's trying to.
He's trying to mind boost and stuff, but it's not working out so well.
Alright, so there goes Lemon's PB pace, because that was like a 1.5-minute mistake.
If you
Most
try to
likely.
speed up an auto scroll, you're not gonna have a good time.
I don't know how close he was to the checkpoint, but.
Oh, don't die
Okay,
again, please.
Please don't die again, Lemon. Don't,
That'd be-
not like this.
Wait, did
Oh my
Lemon
God.
already die?
Yeah, he got the
Oh,
checkpoint.
he missed
though.
the pew-pew gun. Oh, he's in trouble.
Uh-oh, he better get some health fast.
Yeah, the mines can randomly spawn health when you
Can't
blow
believe
them
he
up.
missed.
There we go.
And this is
Alright, there he's
such
in
a
there.
tragedy.
Choking on sub is a real thing, you know. Happens to
Imagine
like-
choking to a free auto scroller.
imagine.
It's sad.
Shoot the mines, get some more health. Come on. You're
He's not
scaring
even
me.
trying. He's
Dude,
just like
get some health. Oh
he's
my
just
god.
giving up.
Shoot some mines, dude. You're gonna die to this crab.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of these pinky enemies are evil.
Oh, is that
Shout out
Pinky
to
in
my
there?
boy Cup of Joe with the epic resident sleeper in the chat.
You need some health, bruh. Get some
Make sure to go
health.
check out Cup of Joe _ on twitter.com _ Cup of Joe _
There's some health. Okay.
I thought he missed the health for a
I
second.
think Lemon's just like trying to make it more intense. On the edge of my seat here.
Yeah, Lemon's just trying to raise the hype by making it more tense. That's what it is.
Is it actually possible to miss the checkpoints in this level? Like, can you go
No.
around?
I don't
It is
think
not
so.
possible.
No.
Wins looked into that for 0% or like low percent like a long time ago, and that's how he found the time trial glitch with this level.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he was he didn't shoot anything, and then tried to avoid the checkpoint,
Mhm.
but he couldn't. So then he intentionally died And then the check or the timer for the time trial showed up after the checkpoint.
Alright, so Frenchie just typed it's Ova, which means he must be on. Except he said it's Ohav. I guess.
It's Ohav.
It's Ohav, boys.
Alright, Frenchie.
You know what
with the
that means? It's Ohav.
Quality English.
Quality.
I hope that doesn't mean he died.
Yeah.
I don't think he
No,
died.
he's finished. He's just
Yeah,
finished.
he's
up
good.
the
He's
sub.
good.
No.
Alright, so Frenchie is out of sub.
Saved it. Finally, no more of sub. That
Right,
was
now.
how many VPs do you think sub is?
Oh,
10 or
God.
12.
It's like
12.
8. Oh, really?
His VP's less
Maybe
than a
like
minute.
11. I don't know.
I think it's closer to like 9, maybe like 9.5.
Yeah. Alright, best or hardest boss coming
So
up.
Frenchie, I think, goes for 2 cycle strats.
Yeah, he doesn't go for 1 cycle. Like,
Wait,
he does the. I think he does the 1 cycle setup, but like
he's doing the 1 cycle setup, but
do 1 cycle for the fans, Frenchie. Come on.
Dude,
cycle
do
for the
one
fans, come
cycle
on.
for the stream big money.
He's not
we'll
going.
get all the money. Oh yeah, he's doing 2 cycle. Okay.
Yeah, so you can knock off all 4 of these propellers at once, and he missed 2 of them. He missed 1 anyways.
Ooh, rough.
So he gets
Yeah, whale is
baby
very
steps.
tough.
Yeah,
You
I don't
can
know.
get a 1 cycle, but it's like almost impossible.
It's very, very difficult. It used to be like TAS only because it required 2 frame perfect inputs and crazy precise movement. But there's a
You can
there's a
ride
setup
1
for it.
cycle for like an hour and get it maybe twice ever.
Yeah, it's
And that's if you're
very-
good.
and it saves like 30 seconds, which in this game is a lot.
So at the the highest of levels for this game, it's almost required, and it's really hard.
Yeah, you pretty much can't world record without it.
You
See if
literally
can get the
can't.
2 cycle
Yeah,
though.
it saves
2
too
cycle
much.
will save this.
Ooh, getting the 3 cycle. Ooh.
Oh no, he shot too
Could
many
not
and then
could
couldn't
not
set it
clutch the
up.
2 cycle, sadly.
Yeah.
Oof.
Right, Nacho is out
That
of
is
sub as
rough.
well.
So if Nacho gets a 1 cycle, he could hella catch up.
Yeah.
I think Nacho has the highest consistency of 1 cycle out of anyone, as far as I know, aside from the Ruse man.
Yeah, I haven't seen him practice it recently, so
I mean,
See
Ruse
how it
doesn't
goes.
really count because he's Gonzo.
From what I
So-
recall, Nacho's really good at this.
see what he does.
Doesn't mean he's gonna get it, but he has a chance.
Yeah, but this will be very close. Even if he gets a 2 cycle, it'll still be really close. He's going for it.
Yep, he's setting it up.
Come on, Nacho, let's see a 1 cycle.
You gotta hit each of these blades 9 times.
Oh, that's
Oh, he
rough.
just got trolled. What just happened?
He got
He just got sniped.
Oh, let's see if Lemon can get it.
Dude,
Almost.
that
Oh,
sucks.
Lemon's gonna get a 2 cycle. He got,
He got
3
the
out of
2
the 4.
cycle.
So Lemon's gonna catch up here a little bit.
Yeah, Lemon just
Yeah,
took over. Lemon with a death in sub.
With
This
a, he
is-
died.
Yo,
in sub?
imagine with no death there, he'd be done with the whale by now.
Yeah. Frenchie,
Yeah.
Frenchie's on Haunted Boardwalk. He's notoriously terrible at this level, so he'll probably die about 4 times.
I got faith
Lemon's
in my boy.
gonna have a lot of chance to catch up here.
That is super unfortunate for Nacho though,
Alright.
man.
It was a good whale from Lemon, though.
Because Nacho had a chance at 1 cycle, he just got trolled.
Yeah, he had the setup really. He had the setup perfect.
And then a sub out of nowhere just got him.
Yeah.
Okay, you got three cycles.
The best thing is when you don't kill all the enemies in the beginning and one of them just like goes behind whale and starts trolling you, destroying all the
Yeah, you gotta make
propellers.
sure you kill those guys.
Right, Lemon's in World 6 now as well. This is a pretty good race.
Lemon is
That
making a
happened to
statement
me.
here.
Race at AGDQ. It was pretty epic.
He's having
Yeah,
a pretty
it
good
was.
run. Even though, like, he was on... Oh, there. Alright, there's a good death from Lemon.
We may see the chokes from Lemon, he's on good pace for his standards.
Yeah, he was on PB pace, I think, until he died in sub. I don't know. I know
Lemon
he knows
said
how
in
to
chat
do
that
1
the
cycle.
run's no longer alive, so
That was a while ago, too, so... There are also not a lot of checkpoints in this level either, so...
Alright, Nacho done with whale.
Yeah, it's a 3
Yeah,
cycle.
I really wish that Nacho got a good whale.
Yeah, he had
Then
the
it closer
setup.
race.
He had it set up perfectly, and then just got sniped right as he went to go for it.
Frenchie's got a pretty solid HP so far. Good. I wonder what pace Frenchie's on right now. If he had a good whale, this could possibly be PB pace. It's been a pretty good run for Frenchie.
Yeah, like this will be like this. This will probably be under 45.
Yeah, with a good whale, this even could have been a like high 43.
Yeah, because like other than Whale, I don't think his run has had any mistakes.
Frenchie's run was pretty solid aside from that.
Yeah.
But Whale's just ugh.
He
Whale
definitely plays the most out of all these guys, so his consistency is pretty good.
Frenchie is on the grind.
He wants that world record. He wants that 41.
I think he said the other day that his average runs, like his average run completed, is better than C13's PB, and that's a highish 41 or 44. So.
Whoa.
So he averages like a mid 44 on completed runs, which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's very good consistency.
Let's see how Rallis does on Whale. I don't know what strats he knows for this.
I'm assuming he's gonna go for 2 cycle.
It looks like he's setting up a 1 cycle.
This is the 1 cycle setup so far. Yep, this is.
Oh, he only got 1 propeller.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Frenchie is on
Nightcrawler.
or Nightcrawling, yeah.
It's the only level in the game that you have to actually get fruit to beat.
So the ending of this stage is on a universal timer, and as long as you play it like relatively fast, you'll make it. It's not really that strict.
Is it just the last?
Yeah, it's only the very last one. The
last 3.
Interestingly, the first 2 of the 3 moving platforms are on like a set timer when you get there, but the very last one's universal. I don't know why. It's just that's how it is.
Frenchie missing the cherry there and balking into the skeleton. Small time loss there.
Yeah, so everyone usually gets fairly similar times on this level because you're just restricted by the last cycle. It's only possible.
Yeah,
to make
it's
it in
theoretical that if you're like perfect, you can make it a cycle faster, but no one's done it yet.
No, the task barely makes it.
Like
So.
barely.
Well, the task even makes like the set timer ones early, which is impossible for humans.
Yeah.
Like you gotta roll
Like
very specifically.
the task uses some like crazy rev rolls at the very end to just barely make it.
Like they're so deliberately placed, like you can't replicate it.
Yeah, so here's the cycle.
Very tight rev roll there from Frenchie.
How is he
Yeah.
on that platform?
He's barely on it.
Like you can't even see Pac-Man's shadow at that point.
And so yeah, this one you always gotta wait when you get here, but the task
Yeah.
actually makes that.
The task, as it's going away, the task grabs it.
Shoutouts to the tasks.
And then the last one coming up is the universal one, which he's definitely gonna make. He's been fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh no, he missed it. He
Wow.
missed it.
That must have
Oh,
been
wow.
like the bonk on the skeleton might have cost
Dang,
him.
I thought for sure he'd make it.
You gotta
but I
be
guess
really
not.
good, and that skeleton just cost him.
Yeah,
So that's
so it's
like a 8-second time loss or something. I forget.
Nightcrawling's a fun level, but it's so precise that you make one mistake, then you end up losing so much time to that.
It's kind of like a frame rule in Mario Bros, except it's like an 8-second frame rule.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Longest level in the game, but one of the shortest in
Except
this
made
run.
extremely short because of skips.
Yeah, so there's a huge invisible wall to the right, but you can just go like under.
It's a
slash
relatively new
around
way to
it.
do it also. It saves like 12 seconds over the old method.
Do we know who found this?
Greaseman. Oh, you mean who found this skip originally? Way back in the day?
Yeah. Who found the?
I think
the
it was
original skip?
C13.
Yeah, I figured it was.
I was gonna say the Wenselator, but I'm not really sure.
You see if they'll land where that chain would spit you out in order to spawn this last chain, because if you don't, this last chain just won't appear, and there's no
Did
way
Frenchie
to get into the
die?
final area. No.
No, he didn't.
Isn't
He
that
just
fog supposed to not spawn if you do it, or is that something from the new GB skip?
I don't know. It's weird.
Because I know with old GB skip the fog doesn't spawn.
Oh, it's
Did he get weight skip there? He
successful weight
did.
skip. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
good.
So there's like the little end of level swirly lights thing, and you can just jump into it out of the chain and skip like 4 seconds of cutscenes.
You got a pretty big frame window to jump after a pack chain. You can just skip the waiting on
It's
that.
like what, 8 frames?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and this game runs
pretty
at-
free.
This game runs at 60 FPS, so it's fairly lenient.
It's like an 1/8 of a second.
Oh, missing stun lock.
Yeah, Spooky is very chokeable, but there's a stun lock strat if you do it just right.
I only missed the
It's,
last one. so
it's
that's
pretty precise.
Very precise
It
timing on
takes
these.
a lot of practice to be consistent with.
It looks easy, but it's really not.
And your death abuse between phases So like.
Oh, missed second phase too. Only one more hit though.
Yeah, same thing. Same. Yeah.
All right, get back up. Get back.
Good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Now third phase, you can technically stun lock it the whole way, but it's like frame perfect and stuff.
It's
It's really weird.
ridiculously hard.
So we go for 2
Nobody
hits.
goes for it.
And
And then the last 2 you do
set
manually.
up a chase.
Yeah, you manipulate him to go in a specific direction.
One more hit,
Here
one
comes
more
time
hit.
For Frenchie.
And time
Time.
for Frenchie. Time.
What
do
was
you
the
get?
time on that? Can we get a time?
Is
That
shift
was-
around?
That was really good.
I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know what time he got, but
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not either.
GG. All right, we got Nacho. Oh, actually, Laser on to
Yeah,
Spooky.
Lemon's going into Spooky now.
If Lemon chokes Spooky, Nacho could catch up here.
All right. According to Jamal, we got a 44-32.
All right, very nice sub 45 from Frenchie.
Yeah.
That is
Under
pretty good
45 in a
time.
race is pretty good.
Very good. Missing weight skip from Nacho. Dang.
Yeah. All right. See, Lemon gets a perfect phase 1.
That's only like a bit over a minute off his PB too, so that's a pretty good time for him.
Most of the time was on whale as well.
Okay, small hiccup in phase 2 from Lemon, but on the third phase.
Yep. Yeah, Lemon's having a solid.
Unless he chokes the chase like twice, he should have this
Yeah.
second place set.
So you just move a little bit.
Oh
to the-
no! This is
Oh.
that. This is
Oh,
where
this
it
is
gets
bad.
ugly. This is where it's hard to recover.
Yeah, if you miss a hit on this last phase, you're in a
You
lot
might
of trouble.
just play it safe and just guarantee he doesn't die. Yep.
Yeah,
one
so
more
he's gonna
hit.
go for the hit here.
Oh, almost got the backup. That backup's even
There
harder.
we go.
to do,
Time.
But he gets the
For
chase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that third phase is always scary.
It was a good recovery.
Nacho's coming up on time pretty soon.
Yeah, Nacho's going to phase
Yeah,
3.
if he
as well.
died there, Nacho would have caught up. Probably.
Frenchie said it
Nacho
was.
missing stun luck. The second hit of stun luck here.
On the chase. One more hit. Oh, he's at no
He's just
health.
gonna play it safe for the final hit.
Yeah, he'll come down eventually for a free
Yeah,
hit.
after he throws an enemy, he lowers himself.
And time,
That's time.
for Nacho. All right.
So Lemon got 45-54, which means Nacho probably got like a lowish 46.
So very, like, rather close between 3 people. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's a pretty good race. It's just
Yeah, I think Rallis ran into more unfortunate deaths that can just happen because it's Pac-Man and
Yeah,
anything happens.
that's just how this game is. You die a lot.
Easy to die in this game.
And every death is 30 seconds.
Yeah, make sure
Well,
not
it kind of
to
depends.
this game.
But, yeah.
If you're thinking about running this game, don't.
Good advice.
Rallis missed the cycle there by just barely missed it.
Yeah, there are
yeah, that was
there are
close.
tutorials, a lot of tutorials for this game for people who actually.
Yeah,
are
every
interested.
level of this game has its own tutorial, so it's very easy to pick up.
Yes, it's pretty easy to find copies as well. It's sold
There's like
decently well.
very useful guides at speedrun.com.
I originally learned this game by playing bingo and then just reading the guides a bunch.
You did bingo first.
Yeah, that's what that's how I like. got into
Honestly,
this
I didn't
game,
even know
just
that
played a
bingo
bunch of
actually
bingo.
happens.
Bingo's fun, dude.
I gotta head out, guys. Send my condolences to all the runners, and I had fun. So I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
All right, see you, Ringo. That
Thanks,
was
Silver.
Ringo on commentary, folks.
Shout out to Rallis doing the old Ghost Bayou skip, probably in memory of me, since I also do old Ghost Bayou.
Yeah, so this is how this level used to look. The new skip, you kind of have to do a little bit of backtracking just to spawn the final chain. And this one, you kind of just make a beeline to it by like abusing.
It's
these
only a
pillars
little
and
bit
stuff.
slower in the new method. Like
Oh,
12
I didn't know
seconds.
you could even jump there.
Oh, there's a good
raw
ledge
jump
grab.
off. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That's a long death as well because there's no checkpoints. But
Yeah.
Oh
Right,
no,
it's-
my stream's behind.
The worst part is that it's right in front of a checkpoint too. so
yeah,
it's-
and there's no checkpoints
insult
in
to
between
injury
there
there.
and
That's unfortunate,
where
yeah.
you need to go.
There's only one checkpoint that we get in this level. Still sub 50 pace though, right?
Should be. If this can sub 50, then I can sub 50. I'm gonna get back on the
Or,
grind.
I don't know what the timer's at, but Yeah, honestly, that's crazy. Like back in the day, sub 50 was like unheard of, and considering so many runners can just get it in a race, it's crazy.
Really?
This game's improved.
Give a shout out to my
Yeah,
boys.
'cause you
I
can tell
just found another skip.
Rallis deloaded the fog here by doing old GB, and that makes the game lag quite a bit, which can make platforming there on that very narrow ridge kind of scary.
If the fog is there, if the fog isn't there, then I think the game actually lags more
he
because
missed
there's
the
way too many
jumping
objects on screen.
Skip.
All right, let's get a strong, spooky fight to finish it off.
Yeah, frame perfect, all sunlocks.
So this is what a perfect fight looks like, guys. Heard it here first, folks. Ah, rip. Well, first phase is not too punishing to mess up. There's no homing fire, so.
Pretty easily.
Second phase is gonna be flawless, though. Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you do second phase.
That is how you play this game.
All right, then 2 hits, and then hopefully a perfect chase.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
This could be bad.
When you miss that hit there, it can be bad news.
You can lose a lot of time to waiting for him if you can't catch up to him.
All right, he caught up. One more hit, come on.
Nice. Just has to.
Time.
All right,
Cool.
very good race for our 4
Good
runners.
race.
Very well done.
It's a pretty cool game.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
Cool game.
Yeah, what
It's
do
got
you
problems,
think, Chef?
It's got problems like World 5, but other than that,
The auto
it's
scroller.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The auto scroller is terrible, but the rest of the game is really, really cool.
Reef!
Yo, Dom ZBN.
Our boy
Thank you for subscribing,
ZBN.
dude. Sub for the sub.
So how much money did we raise for Frenchie's SGDQ fund?
We raised $10.
Nice.
boy.
Let's go.
Not bad.
Woo.
Congratulations,
try.
Frenchie.
Make sure to subscribe to Avi so I can get $10 too.
Kill the animals.
Hell yeah.
Save the frames.
Save the frames. That's it. So Frenchie, guess you can just let me know later if you want the 10. All right, cool. Shouts to all the runners. Thanks for coming out, commentators.
No
No,
problem.
no worries.
Yeah, it was
Always
fun.
fun to do this.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem. Yeah, we had some frame problems in the beginning, but that was sorted out like around 10 minutes or so.
That's good.
Pretty cool.
Mhm.